champion. Yeah. Challenger can reach.
Let's go, Terrence. Oh, K-Now, you are, baby.
A bark, a bite, a overhand right. Welcome to K9 Boxing. And yeah, I don't know if it's going to happen, y'all. The big fight. That's right, the big fight between Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. Stop it! I don't know if it's going to happen. Roto, what's up, my dog? How you doing, man? Yeah, so yeah, it's going down. In Motown, yes. Cornelius K9 Bundage will be stepping back in the ring for the last time. Yes, indeed. Hopefully. Chan Ferguson. Stop it. What's up, dog? You all right? If you don't like K9, we're going to give you an overhand right. Right. Tell him again, champ. Stop it. Let's go, champ. Hey, listen, man. So will it be a bust if Errol Spence and Terence Crawford never fight? Will it be a bust? Would it be terrible to love you too, Eric. Would it be terrible if Errol Spence and Terence Crawford never fought? Yeah, see, because we always saying, oh, Errol gonna win. Oh, Crawford gonna win. And either one of them gonna win if they don't never fight. Stop it. It's over. If they never fight, nobody wins. You hear me? But I think the fan loses. The fan loses because, man, we going to miss another big fight. I'm talking about fighters in their prime with big names. We already lost. Yeah, that's right. We lost when Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao fought. I mean, can we think of a fight that was so big on paper? I'm talking about everybody named Mama wanted to see that fight. And we did see it. Finally, after like when they were dinosaurs. Stop it! When they were dinosaurs, when it was too late. It's over when it was over. But we got better fights than that with names that wasn't like quite like the names that Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather in these days. And, you know, we got better fights, you know, and actually was better fighters, but their brand wasn't quite as big, or the public wasn't paying like they are paying now for, say, Sugar Ray Leonard versus a Tommy Hearns. They were not, you know, the money wasn't there. The money is there now. You hear me? The money is there. Now, Southpaw Dragon Oregon. I'm glad you brought up Tyson Lewis because I fought me. That's who I fought on a Tyson Lewis undercard. Stop it. I was the second bout. And listen, I'm happy to say I shared the ring. That's right, the same ring with Mike Tyson. Stop it. With Lennox Lewis. Stop it. With Manny Pacquiao. Stop it. Yeah, and of course, yours truly, K9 Cornelius Bundage. It's over. Yeah, I shared the same ring with them boys. You hear me? Man, God is good. And so yeah, that was actually the first time that I ever flew on an airplane. And yeah, it was a blast. And was I scared to death? Stop it. No comment. But my man's Penny from Cleveland, that's right, LeBron James' place. LeBron James, his spot says that they're never gonna fight. It's over. Yeah, make sure when y'all tap in, man, y'all whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Y'all know that's the like button. Hit the like button when y'all tap in. Yeah, he said that they ain't never going. He said they ain't gonna fight this year. So if they ain't gonna fight this year, trust me when I tell you, brother, they ain't never gonna fight. Because if they don't fight this year, it's over. I'm telling you, it's over. And that's just real talk. Because think about it. Errol Spence is not about to continue to fight at welterweight. Yeah, word on the streets is that he's finna fight his next fight at junior middleweight. So it might already be over. You hear me? Now, don't get me wrong. For the money, for in the big fight, and if the money's right, I think just because Errol Spence wouldn't be that much bigger if he's only moving up to junior middleweight, even though he's a lot bigger than Terence Crawford. I don't think that Terence Crawford, if the money is right, he wouldn't mind moving up in weight. I mean, ASAP. But to be honest with you, I don't think Terence Crawford is going to give Errol Spence that much of an advantage because Errol is already a bigger guy. So why would he move up to junior middleweight to give Errol the opportunity to come down comfortably from 175 pounds? Stop it! Or 180 or 187 because I done been up to 187 and got down to 154. So it can be done and you can still keep your strength. And that is something I don't think that Terence Crawford is willing to do if he's a smart man. And I believe he's a smart man. You don't be undefeated for a lifetime for this long in your career and not be smart. Okay, Spence wants to fight, but Spence team doesn't want it because they know what's going to happen to him. Well, Al, I might have to agree to disagree. Or I might have to agree to agree. I don't know. That's I don't know what's going on. All I know is that Errol Spence and Terence Crawford hasn't fought yet. Vinny, what up, Vinny? And if he fight for the belt, if he move up in weight, Wayne World said if he move up in weight, it won't be for the belts. Hey, Wayne's World, guess what? So what? They don't need the belts. They got big names. Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather didn't need no belts. they had the names. You feel me? When you got the name, you don't need the belt no more. Some people have to get the belts to get the names. Majority of the fighters, now let's remember, I said majority. Majority of the fighters have to get the belts to get the name. Now, you already got a name and you're a YouTuber like Jake Paul, you don't have to get the belt because you already got the name. If that makes sense. Coach T said, we need a 2023 contender and throw these guys in it. Settle this argument once and for all. Oh, man. Now listen, that would be nice if we had the contender at welterweight, starring Errol Spence, starring Boots Enos, starring Terence Crawford, starring Ortiz. And we going to throw Keith Thurman in there one time, talking about one time. You heard me? OM for again. What's up, bro? What's up, man? Appreciate everybody for tapping in. That's right, Chan Ferguson. Stop it. What's up, my dog? Stop it. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Cornelius K9 Bundridge in the building. That's right. Hashtag dogs are us. Yeah. Shout out to SB. Always making this boy happen. And man, praise the Lord. Because without God, nothing would be possible. We wouldn't be alive. We wouldn't be able to talk. We wouldn't be on the air. We wouldn't be doing nothing. So shout out to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And it's going to get better before it get worse. Yes, sir. We need this fight to happen. Now, on paper, well, let's say physically, Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford is the best fight that can be made in a prime in the last 20 years. Stop it! Because think about it, in a prime. Remember, Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, they fought past their prime. I'm talking about in a prime in the last 20 years, the best fight that can be made is Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. Real talk. Just think about it because Think about it. Mike Tyson versus Evander Holyfield. Hey, listen. Evander Holyfield caught Mike Tyson. Well, Mike Tyson wasn't Mike Tyson no more. Mike Tyson went to jail for rape, even though I don't think he did it. Real talk. Why was that young lady in his hotel room at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning? Stop it! It's over. What's wrong with her? Huh? And they found Mike Tyson guilty. On top of that, he married a gold digger. Stop it! Who divorced him. Put them all out here. Like, man, she made him look bad. I'm talking about on that one show with that one lady, I can't think of her name. But yeah, it's a dirty world, y'all. Exactly. I was thinking the same way. Hey, boo-bye. How long was they gonna dangle this boy? You hear me? I don't know. It's crazy. Why? Yeah, I don't know. Hey, man, listen, like I tell you, if they don't fight by the fall, no later than the fall, it's over. Oh, you know what? So, hey, no, I can't really say the black fight fans. I just don't think that, for the money that PBC or whoever Errol Spence or whoever Terence Crawford is dealing with, I don't think they're gonna make their money back. That fight is a big fight, but the money ain't there for how big the fight is. I mean, come on, man. That fight, think about it. The fight, I'm talking about the fighters. Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, as far as fighters, are better than Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. Stop it. You got to think about it. Ryan Garcia, he has a huge following. He has a real big name. He got more followers than Gervonta Davis, Errol Spence, and Terence Crawford put together. Real talk. But he can't tie none of their shoes when it comes to boxing. But at the end of the day, the fans pay the bills. So they're going to be watching, if that fight take place, they're going to be watching Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. Over. That's right. Over Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. Because like I've said once again, and a lot of times, it's black on black crime don't sell. I'm telling you. But as soon as a black person get into it with a white person, or a white person get into it with a black person, whether it's a Philippine, as long as it's not the same color, the same, as we say, race, guess what? It's a problem. First thing they scream out, racism, A lot of times it ain't racism. It's just, hey, a person might feel like they can, you know, get over on a certain person because of the way of a certain person look. Black was so cool at one point in time. Now, you see black, what I mean, two people of the same sex walking down the street holding hands. Stop it. So it's just a dirty game. It's a dirty game. So, you know, I don't know, man. Hey, I think Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. Listen, man, I would not my only way I wouldn't be at that fight is because I wanted to probably, call it on my YouTube channel. But that's one fight I wouldn't want to miss. That's one fight I wouldn't want to miss. I would probably even be at that fight. I'm telling you, and by the end, I'll probably, SB done put me up on G on how I could actually, do the live at the fight. But I wouldn't want to miss that fight. That's a once in a lifetime kind of fight. Marvin Hagler versus Tommy Hearns, a once in a lifetime kind of fight. Roberto Duran versus Sugar Ray Leonard, a once in a lifetime kind of fight. Stop it. Tommy Hearns versus Sugar Ray Leonard, 2, a once in a lifetime kind of fight. Alexis Arguello and Aaron Pryor, a once in a lifetime kind of fight. Stop it. And the list goes on and on. Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, a once in a lifetime kind of fight. Yeah, you got a bunch of once in a lifetime kind of fights. And this Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford is a once in a lifetime kind of fight. But I don't know if it's going to take place. That's why we had to throw the thumbnail up like, will the fight happen? Will it or won't it? We need that fight, I'm telling you. Bad. Now, Phillips say this fight is dead. I'm talking about shot in the head. I'm talking about murder was the case. It's over. I hope it ain't the case. I hope it ain't, gonna be a thing of the past. So it ain't gonna be, I wish upon a star. I wish this fight happened. Too bad we didn't get the 10 years from now. Man, one fight we didn't get. Riddick Bowe versus Lennox Lewis. Oh, man, one fight we didn't get. Gerald McCullough versus Roy Jones. Man, one fight we didn't get. Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather in a prime. One fight we didn't get. We should have got K9 Cornelius Bundrich versus Floyd Mayweather in his prime. Stop it. Both guys from Michigan. It's over. Man, whoop that trick. Whoop that. Oh, man, Latif says it's not going to happen. Stop it. It's over. Oh, man. Gorge Crawford for sure. Oh, man, listen, all we can do is speculate. And the crazy part about it is you can put the same thumbnail up 2 weeks straight and people go talk about it. Man, Errol gonna beat Terence. Man, Bud gonna whoop that. Man, because guess what? People are intrigued. They want to see it. But since the steam that we done lost from what Floyd and Pacquiao did to us, man, cats know better now. They like, listen, man, we not paying for no bull. So these guys are not going to be able to get over on the fans like Manny Pacquiao and Floyd did. Manny Pacquiao and Floyd got over. Think about it. If they would have fought in their prime, they would have got less money. Guess who would have won? The fans. Guess who would have lost? Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. Stop it. Because guess what? When they finally fought, guess who lost? The fans. Guess who won? Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. That's right. They won. Because at the end of the day, to this day, from the voice of Deontay Wilder, to this day, that's the biggest pay-per-view fight of all time. Stop it. That's right. And they fought past their prime. My man's Philip say laugh all out champ. I hope so too. But if Errol fights at 154, he vacated. Stop it. Oh man. No, it don't matter. If they fight, listen, no. Errol, you gotta remember, Errol can fight at 154 right now because he wouldn't be fighting for a belt. So he wouldn't be fighting for a belt. And remember, just because you're fighting at 154, don't mean that you're not still champ at 147. Think about it. Somebody just fought and lost. Okay, yeah, there we go. Hector Garcia. He just lost to Gervonta Davis. Guess what? In a higher weight class. Guess what he gonna do? Go right back down in his regular weight class, and he's still a champ where he was at in his weight class. Remember, he moved up in weight. So he's still a champ. So people gonna be looking like, man, what he doing with that belt around his waist? Man, he's the champ of the world. He didn't fight for his belt. They fought for Tank belt. And Tank is not the champ. The champ is Devin Haney. He got all the belts. Gervonta Davis is the regular champ. You hear me? The regular champ. Now, I'm not trying to get all out of whack. You know how they say, you got regular weed, then you got that fire. Well, I'm just using an example. Regos ain't got nothing when it comes to fire. You hear me? So guess who got the fire? Devin Haney got the fire because he got the belts. And Gervonta Davis got the Rego. D. Webb said the sanctioning bodies, he said the sanctioning bodies should come together and give them till summer to make the fight or strip them. Let me tell you something. If they strip them, listen, it ain't gonna matter. They already rich. You got to remember that the sanctioning bodies need them. They got the big names. You don't think the sanctioning bodies want to be involved in a big fight like that with something that big? They can talk about that fight forever. They bring up the fights between Marvin Hagler and Tommy Hearns. The belt was involved, right? WBC belt. Guess what? That gave credit to the sanctioning bodies. You don't think the sanctioning bodies want to be a part of something that big? Stop it. Yes, they're not gonna make them vacate. They make them vacate to try to get them to fight. But once they realize that if they try to force them to fight, they gonna vacate for real, and then they're gonna get none of the money. You gotta remember when fighters fight for belts, they gotta pay a sanctioning fee. The sanctioning bodies make money every time a boxer fights for their belt or fights for the number one spot for their belt. They get money for that. And if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So why you think that Canelo Alvarez always fought for a belt? Because the sanctioning bodies always made money. Canelo's fighting for this belt. Canelo's fighting for that belt. And they will allow him to pay less because in his right mind and being, a human being and being smart, having a brain, they're not about to be giving those sanctioning bodies a whole bunch of money when they don't need them. Canelo don't need a belt. Floyd Mayweather don't need a belt. Mike Tyson don't need a belt. Ray Jones don't need a belt. Jake Paul made his own belt. Stop it. It's over. Stop it. Peace be free. Will it be hard for Errol Spence to go back to 147 from 154? No, it won't be because he walk around sometimes, probably walk around 170, 180. So no, it won't. It'd be hard if he decided to want to stay there. So then he walk around a lot bigger and he started gaining a lot of weight from lifting weights for doing push-ups and eating more. And he started gaining muscle. Well, it'd be hard to lose muscle to get down in weight if he gained muscle to move up in weight. Steven Zen. All I do is win, win, win. What's up, Steven Zen? When Crawford and Spence get in the ring, let me know. This is Mayweather and Pacquiao 2-0. They're not fighting this year. Stop it. I hope you're wrong, champ. I hope you're wrong, man. We need that fight like yesterday. Hey, man, listen, when y'all tap in, man, make sure y'all whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Man, make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Whoop that trick. You hear me? Stop being stingy and give to the needy. And y'all can actually hit me on Cash App, $ K9 Boxing, a bark, a bite, a overhand right. Stop it. Let's go, champ. Dead Game Boxing. You can find the good Reggie sometimes, not much seeds. The good Reggie. Oh boy, hey, listen, you didn't leave that weed game alone. He said, man, listen, K9, now you talking my talk. Smoke man. Yeah, that's me. Stop it. It's over. Oh man, Marley said if they never fight, they can't be in the same conversation with all the post-welterweight goats. That's that. You know what? I don't know. That's debatable. I guess it's a whole different era. It's really hard because it's really your opinion. Because some people think that Floyd was the greatest ever. Some people say Floyd couldn't tie Tommy Hearns' shoe. That Tommy would have knocked Floyd out. He was just too big. So That's just, that's a conversation that can actually be brought up. For real, for real. Oh, my man Fred Ellis said TC don't want that smoke. But his middle name is Bud. His nickname is Bud. So maybe he do want that smoke. Stop it. Maybe he do want that smoke. My man TC. Hey, TC, come to YouTube. We on YouTube, my brother. My YouTube channel is called K9 Boxing. Man, join the squad. Join 18, boy. Join 18. Hey, man, and make sure y'all hit the like button when y'all tap in. Because we got 40 people in the building, but we only got 7 likes. Stop it. It's over. Coach D said bud all day. Now, is you saying bud all day because you smoke weed? Or is you saying bud all day in reference to Terence Crawford? I'm trying to figure this one out. Bud all day. Oh, my goodness. I think you're saying Terence all day. That boy said bud all day. Man, look, because you sound like you dead game boxing who said you can't find it good. Reggie sometimes. Oh, man. My man's in them. Dog. That's my man's in them. I heard that's my man's in them. So what I'm doing, right, I'm trying to find all the good fights. Doom. Uh-oh. Doom, doom. Dead game boxing. Hey, dead game boxing. Boy, listen, I ain't smoked weed in 20 years. I left it alone. I said, man, I'm done. You can't box and say you're, and smoke weed. Now, if you're gonna be the best, you're gonna mess around and get tired. Or you can't be smoking and say you're a Christian. Hey, birds with feathers flock together. But look, I don't judge nobody, man. Hey, it is what it is, man, But you want to have that win. You definitely want to have that win. Because when God blew in Adam Nose the breath of life, he gave him all the air in the world. And one thing you don't want to lose is your air. You don't want to, once that wind is gone, it's over. Gotta have that wind, man. You look, gotta be able to breathe. Errol Spence, listen, I like both guys. But one thing about boxing is they got weight classes. And I think that Errol Spence is bigger and stronger than Terence Crawford. Now, if Terence Crawford had a real big name, and he could have got Errol Spence to come down in weight like at 140, then I would go with Terence Crawford. But for the fact that Errol Spence is a bigger dude and he's constantly moving up now. Now look at him; he's going from 147 to 154. The bigger he is, the heavier he fights at, and he ended up getting in the ring with Terence Crawford at a heavier weight. Man, he gonna mess around and hurt Terence Crawford. But if Terence can make him fight him at welterweight, you know what I mean? And I'm talking about a catch weight after the weigh-in, you can't get bigger than 158, you know what I mean, or 160. Then I'll get Terence a chance. But if after the weigh-in you can get as big as you want to get, I think that's gonna be too much for Bud, for all you weed heads. Grievous is arf, arf, arf. Stop it. It's arf, arf, arf. What it do, champ? What it do? Yeah, we are Thursday, y'all. Throwback Thursday, you hear me? Boy, oh boy, we need this fight to happen this year. If listen, we can get, so far we already got a breaking history of the Gervonta Davis just broke history. He did the biggest gate at that arena that has ever been done. I think he beat the Rolling Stones. They said he had a 5 million at the gate. So yeah, so Gervonta Davis is doing record-breaking numbers already. Now, don't quote me on it, but from what I read on somebody else's YouTube live, maybe they did it. It was quick bait. But they said Floyd said that Ryan Garcia was going to beat Gervonta Davis. Stop it. Now, if that's true, it's just a bunch of hate, you know? And he said, and this sounds like something Floyd would really say too. He said he made Gervonta Davis, you know? Gervonta Davis didn't make himself. He made Gervonta Davis. Stop it. Now, if that's true, and which it does sound like it is, man, shame on Floyd, man. Man, let that man live, you know? Let that man do what he do. And man, you know, you got some promoters and managers, man, they be acting like girls. They feel like just because you sign with them, that you know, with them for life. And when it's over, it's over. Like, you know, I was in the contract before that when the contract was up, you know, I was called, disloyal. I was called, a bad guy. I was talked about everything. My banner got took down out the gym, all kind of stuff, just because I made a business move for me and my family. You know, when the contract is over, it's over. You hear me? You ain't got to stay in a contract with somebody. You know, I did my job. You know, you did your job. If we come together and decide to, further the boxing relationship, then we further the boxing relationship. I sign on a dotted line for however many years or fights that we agree upon. But if we can't come together on that, then we move on. And it shouldn't be, no bad feelings. You shouldn't be mad because I fulfilled my job. I did what I supposed to have did in the contract. So it should be fair exchange. It should be no hard feelings. But man, these managers, these promoters, they catch feelings. When it's over, bro. When my contract is up, it's up. You know, for real. Because when you can't now, when I leave out or I leave on a good note, it's a problem. But it ain't no problem when I lose a fight. You know what I mean? Or I get, I lose the title. A promoter or a manager ain't got no problem with letting you go. Oh, but when the shoe's on the other foot and I'm the man, you know what I mean? Everything is looking up for me, and I decide to leave, or it's a problem. And you know what they say? You can't bake your cake and eat it. This is not Burger King. You cannot have your way. Stop it. It's over. Y'all tap in, man. Y'all make sure I hit the like button. Coach T said, Boost Enos versus Danny Garcia. And he wins. Oh, I think you tried to say, and who wins? Spence or Crawford next? I don't know. Hey, I think that it would be a good fight, though. Boost Enos versus Danny Garcia. That would be a good one. But Danny Garcia is a junior middleweight now. He fights at junior middleweight. And Boost Enos is a welterweight. He fights at welterweight. Yeah, your husband is right. Yep, he right. But even in saying that, a lot of these fighters lose their popularity, they don't care anyway if they lose their popularity because they making so much money now. Like man, listen, the boxers, they making a lot of some of these boxers are making more money than basketball players. A basketball player might get, he might get what, $25 million a year. A boxer might get $80 million in one fight. You hear me? So, boxers, man, look, think about it. Floyd Mayweather talking about buying an NBA basketball team. You know what I mean? Ain't no other NBA basketball player other than probably LeBron James can afford to buy a basketball team. Michael Jordan bought a basketball team, but come on, man, look how hard Michael Jordan had to work to get in that position. Floyd Mayweather is in the conversation of a Michael Jordan. Floyd Mayweather is in the conversation of a LeBron James. And he's a boxer. You know, Floyd Mayweather is in the conversation of a Muhammad Ali. I'm not saying his name is as big as Muhammad Ali, but I'm talking about that man made more money than Muhammad Ali. That man made more money than any boxer in the history of boxing. That man made at the time that he was fighting, currently at the time LeBron James was playing basketball, he was the highest paid athlete. And I'm just keeping it 100. That's all. Clinton, what's up, Clinton? Fighters must fight. That's how we get the best to fight the best. You know, first of all, you got to put that money up because now fighters is making so much money. They're going to look at you like you crazy if you talking about some $3 million, $2 million. The best fight the best, $8 million. Stop it. They're going to be looking at you like you crazy. The best fight the best, $10 million. Stop it. They're going to be looking at you like you crazy. Man, you're going to have to come with 20 million. No less than 20 million for Errol Spence and Terence Crawford to get in the ring. And you think that the networks, along with the promoters and managers, don't want to put that money up? That's probably why they ain't fought yet. $20 million a piece for black on black crime. Stop it. It's over. Yeah, they might not never fight. I don't know, Hicks. Yeah, hey, man, listen. They gotta try to play somebody like they cheap because they can't afford to pay both fighters $20 million a piece. Do you know that Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia, they fight gonna make more money than Errol Spence and Terence Crawford? They gonna do more pay-per-view buys than Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. And guess what? They making less money than Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Stop it. So guess what? That fight makes sense. And that's why they talk about making that fight now. And like I said, Ryan Garcia got more fans than all them fighters put together. Ryan Garcia got more fans than Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, and Gervonta Davis put together. But on paper, he ain't made that kind of money yet. Even though Tank a beast, Tank ain't made that kind of money yet. See, Tank is just not about to start getting that money. I'm talking about real money. Because guess what? Tank is a free agent now. He ain't up under Mayweather. See, when he was with Mayweather, he wasn't getting all his money. He was getting a percentage. See, now that he's a free agent, now he about to start collecting checks. And the biggest check he can collect now will be him versus Ryan Garcia. Today, the biggest check that he done got was his last fight against Hector Garcia. He got a nice check. I'm telling you, I bet you he got about 5 million or maybe 7 million. He might have made 8. Who knows? He might have made 10. I guarantee you he ain't make that kind of money when he was with Floyd Mayweather. I guarantee you. And it just is what it is. Stop it. It's over. It's just what it is. You hear me? It is what it is. So, yeah. I'm just being real with y'all, man. Hey, I know a few things for sure in life. I know God. You know, I know boxing. Boy, I know how to stay out the way. For real, for real. Man, peace be free. That was a great business move for Tank. Yeah. Man, look, you're not gonna be able to eat up under somebody, you know what I mean, that has a bigger name than you, and that's selfish. And who says that he wants you to break his record and this and that and that and this, but come on, man. Do anybody really think that Floyd means it when he says that he wants somebody to break his record? He said records are meant to be broken, but do you think that he want his record to be broken? No, come on, man. Quit playing with me. Hey, Jeremy, I'm just going to post this on the screen, but you're 100% wrong. He was not the highest paid at 135 when he was signed with Mayweather. Those are definitely not facts. Devin Haney was probably the highest paid. He made more money than all of them. So, yeah, nope, Jeremy, sorry, I must agree to disagree. He was not the highest paid. Devin Haney was his own promoter, and his daddy was his manager. And the zone paid that man. He made some money for real, for real. Hey, Jeremy, I see you changed you changed the conversation quick. It don't matter if Haney fought on pay-per-view. Haney fought on regular TV and still made more money. You hear me? Yeah, hey man, listen. Remember, with Haney having his own promotions, he goes straight to the record. He goes straight to the managers. He goes straight to the networks. He going straight to the networks. He ain't letting Mayweather go to the networks for him. He going to the networks himself. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, hey, yeah. And yeah, but listen, Jeremy, hear me out. Trust me. Like I say, it's one thing I know, and that's boxing. When Haney fought Kambosos, telling you, he ate real good. Think about it. Haney fought Kambosos the first time for less money. So he didn't get the kind of money he got the second time he fought him. But still and yet, the money he made probably was about the same amount of money that Gervonta Davis made with Floyd. Because remember, if Tank was supposed to make 10 million for a fight, Mayweather getting his cut. Mayweather getting at least 30% of that, if not more. You know what? He probably got 50% of 10 million. So 10 million would be 5 million. Then you still gotta pay the IRS. Then you still gotta pay your advisor, which is Al Heyman. And you still gotta pay his trainer, and then he still got expenses. So, I'm just giving you the business part. One thing about it, I won 2 world titles, so I know the business, and I'm good with numbers, real good with numbers. Yep. And sign with the zone. Remember, sign with the zone was a partnership. It wasn't he was signed under the zone with the zone. He was signed with Eddie Hearn. They did a partnership deal with the zone. That man was eating. You hear me? Yeah, remember the zone. They were dishing that money out. Why you think a lot of people went to the zone? Because they had that money and they was putting that money out there. You hear me? Or you think Boo Boo Andrade, he went to the zone. A lot of guys went went to the zone. What's my man's name? That fought he just fought Canelo. He fought with PBC. Trying to think his name. Black fighter. He lost to Canelo. He went the distance with Triple G. Yeah, I don't know. Two-time world champ. Come on, champ. Talk to him. That's right. Stop it. Yeah. You know I gotta school y'all. For real. What's up, Clinton? What it do? Yeah, hey, look, I like this comment right here. 2 world titles? Yes. Brother, you are educated in this business. Yes. So speak on. Stop it. Let's go, champ. Yep, that was it right there, Jeremy. Daniel Jacobs. That's the guy. Yep, I couldn't think of his name for nothing. Yep, Daniel Jacobs. Daniel Jacobs went to the zone too and got paid. He went to, listen, a lot of guys went to the zone. The zone was desperate. And they went, look, think about this. Just let you know that cats went to the zone and started eating. Remember, Canelo Alvarez signed that basketball contract. They gave him an 8-fight deal worth $350 million. Let me rewind that. They gave Canelo Alvarez an 8-fight deal worth $350 million. Let me rewind that again. They gave Canelo a basketball contract, 8-fight deal worth $350 million. Stop it. Wow. Unbelievable. Hashtag unbelievable. Man, that was wicked. You hear me? And remember, Triple G wouldn't sign with the zone. Hey, man, listen, they wasn't playing. They was putting that money out here. Bro. For real. I'm just keeping it 100, y'all. I can't do nothing but keep it a buck. I got to. Man. Yep. Hey, to be honest with you, I was gonna do a video. Who was the face of boxing? I don't think boxer have no face right now. We don't have a face of boxing. Nobody's the face of boxing because Canelo is on his last leg. He is on his last leg. There's no face of boxing right now. It's over. Anthony Joshua, hey, he can lose a fight. He's the only black guy I know that can lose a fight and still sell out 100,000 in an arena or 70,000 in an arena. Man, he's the only black fighter I'm telling you that I know that still will get the support of the fans. That man got a country behind him. And he got more fans in boxing, the sport of boxing, than any other fighter right now. So if you wanted to say somebody was the face of boxing, you would have to say Anthony Joshua. Man, I couldn't believe he had more fans than Tyson Fury. Go look on Instagram how many people following him, how many people following Canelo Alvarez, how many people following Tyson Fury. Go look and see how many people following Anthony Joshua. He got more fans than all of them. That man ain't playing, bro. Yeah, Shakur Stevenson can fight. I like him, but his last few fights, he wasn't finishing the job. Man, he'll start off and you'd be like, oh, man, this guy right here, man, he cold as water. Oh, he cold as ice. Then all of a sudden, he'll cool off. All the way off. In a fight, they go to distance, and you'll start hearing boo. You'll start hearing boos. Oh, yeah, it's over. It's over, Grievous. It's over. I wish we had the Hagler and Hearns and the Lennox. Because one thing about those, not only were they good fighters, they fought each other. You know? Because at that time, guess what? To make $8 million, they had to fight each other. Man, Terence Crawford fought a nobody and made $10 million. Stop it! So you ain't got to fight the big names nowadays and make 10 million. But back then, shoot, for them to make 8 million, they had to fight each other. If they fought a fighter like the one that Terence Crawford fought, man, they'd be lucky to get 100,000. So yeah, it's a different day and era. Definitely a different day and era. Yeah, we can say we want to say, Jeremy. You could say that, that Anthony Joshua has been a ducker. He's never been a face of boxing. Well, he sold out a bigger arena than any other fighter today in boxing. Like I say, he's the only black fighter I know that lost and sold out his next fight. Who lost is still a pay-per-view star. Yeah, he got a country behind him, brother. You can say what you want to say about him. Hey, I admit too, he ain't the best of the best. Hey, I think Deontay Wilder would knock him out, but he got more fans than Deontay Wilder. He put butts in the seat, so he gonna get that bread. You hear me? He gonna get that cheese. He gonna get that cheddar. Yeah, God is good, man. Yeah, Canelo got a country behind him, but when you start trying to compete with Julio Cesar Chavez Senior, and you start getting people to turn their back on you. So yeah, he got see he in competition with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., the greatest Mexican fighter of all time. So yeah, Canelo, don't get me wrong, Canelo's a good fighter, but you go out there and you start taking the wrong fights and you trying to be better than the GOAT when it comes to the Mexican fighters, then you start finding yourself in a little trouble. And when you lose, what I mean, against somebody they thought you was gonna beat, then you go in your next fight and you go the distance with an old past his prime Triple G. Stop it. That's not good for your brand. Then you start making up excuses. Oh, I need my hand was hurt going into the fight. I mean, don't get me wrong. He gonna still make money, like you say. And he still got fans because, like I say, you got a country behind him. But pound for pound, man, I think Anthony Joshua is bigger than Canelo. Only reason why I say so is because he hasn't proven what Canelo has proven. So pound for pound, you would think that he would be nowhere near on a level as a Canelo. And on top of that, he's black. And man, listen, man, they don't give you nothing. I know for sure. When you black man, you gotta earn it. They ain't giving you nothing. Yeah, for real. Tell them again, Clinton. Stop it. It's over. Yep. Yeah, but they stunk up the place. Yeah, Canelo and Triple G going on in history in one of the worst um, third fights that we have ever witnessed in the sport of boxing. One of the worst ever. Yeah, I like Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao good for boxing. Pacquiao just got to make the right decisions. Like he should have been left by Aaron. He should have never fought an orthodox fighter when he was preparing to fight Errol Spence, who's a southpaw, and just in a couple of week notice. He should have never did that. That messed him up. So it is what it is, man. And boxing, you got to make the best decisions for you and your family, and then the fans. The fans can't come first, even though we want to come first because we want to see the best fight the best. But at the end of the day, you got to make the best decision for you and your family first. So at the end of the day, guess what? You getting hit in the head, not the fans. You know, and you get hit in the head and something don't go right, that's going to affect you and your family at the end of the day. Because when them cameras go off, guess what? It's going to be you and your family. When the TV go off, it's going to be you and your family. So you got to think about you and your family. I don't know nobody writing Gerald McCullen letters. You know, The best got to fight the best. That's what we need. We need that. No, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but Pacquiao just fought. He doing exhibitions. And that's the point that I'm making, Jeremy. Jeremy said Haney got many belts, and still people don't even know that man. Okay, that's why I'm giving Anthony Joshua so much credit. He don't have no belts. He lost twice in a row, and he's still selling out arenas, and he's still the man. Oh yeah, Danny's Dimension. All you gotta do is DM me. Appreciate you for the super chat. Yeah, but DM me on K9 Boxing on Instagram, and definitely me and SB we can make that happen. Just DM me that. You gotta let me know it's you too. So you gotta make say Danny Dimensions. Yep. And then you gotta let me know, man. I talked about the podcast, and then put down 4.99. I'm gonna remember that shoe. 4.99. Appreciate you, my dog. One love. A bark, a bite, the overhand right. Stop it. It's over. You already know that for sure. Yeah, Pac don't have to fight no more. But then again, yes, he do. Evidently, he do. Because why he still fighting? I don't know why he still fighting. So yeah, he don't have to, but he want to. And you gotta remember, Pacquiao got cheated out a lot of money. Yeah, he got cheated out a lot of money, man. Just think about Manny Pacquiao is supposed to be as rich as Floyd Mayweather. Think about it. He done went up in weight class after weight class after weight class and won belts. Manny Pacquiao got a country behind him. He's supposed to have more money than Manny. He's supposed to have more money than Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, think about it. Yeah. So yeah, he got cheated out a lot of money. Manny Pacquiao, you don't think that he gonna come back to recoup some of that money that he lost? Stop it. Of course. That man got cheated out a lot of money, man. A whole lot of money. Well, why you think Floyd left by Arum, top rank? Because Floyd knew he was worth way more than what they was giving him. Why you think Terence Crawford left top rank and by Arum? Because he knew he was worth way more money than they was giving him. Why you think eventually Manny Pacquiao left top rank and by Arum? Because he knew that he was worth way more money than they was giving him. Stop it. All right, then. Get at me. If you don't do nothing else, y'all make sure y'all get at me. So yeah. Oh man, Jeremy, man, you losing it, brother. You losing it. You preaching to the choir right here, brother. Owning businesses don't mean nothing when it comes to these millions and millions of dollars that you're getting from boxing. Like Floyd owned businesses, but the businesses that he's making is not making the money that he's making in boxing. What business that that Manny Pacquiao has that's making him in one day 10 million, $20 million in one day? Stop it. Yeah, if them businesses was doing that good, he wouldn't be back in the ring, brother. You got to make it make sense. Why you think Floyd's still back in the ring and keep coming back in the ring? Because them houses that he got, that strip club that he got, it's not making $400 million in one day. Stop it. It's not making $100 million in one day. Stop it. It's not making $5 million in one day. Stop it. Whoop that. Come on, man. Make it make sense. Let me rewind that. It's not making that kind of money in one day. Yes, sir. I'm trying to tell you, Steven Zen. I just speak facts, man. Look, if I don't know facts, I ain't gonna speak it. So that's just all what I'm about. Yeah, we already know what Floyd got. Of course, Floyd got money. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why he probably still boxing, because he got them gambling habits. But it is what it is. You got to make the money while you can. When you can make millions of dollars to hit somebody in the face, you're gonna do it for as long as you can. You got to remember, Floyd and Manny Pacquiao on their last leg. That's why they doing exhibitions now. It's gonna come a time that they ain't gonna be able to get in the ring, even in the exhibition. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be over. So why not get whatever you can while you can? Hey, I'm 49 years old. I'm gonna get in there and fight an exhibition. I want to fight Jake Paul. Why I can? Because when you can't do it no more, you can't do it no more. And all the millions of dollars that you was making in one day to punch somebody in the face, it's over. Okay, that's good. I got you. I'm gonna check it out soon. I get off the live. Yeah, we're gonna make that happen. Paul Gaines, whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Stop it. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, because I don't know where we at in the likes. Yeah. I hope we at 1,000. You hear me? 1,000 G. Real talk. Man, I had a heck of a day today, man. If I told y'all some of the things I went through today, unbelievable some of the things I went through today, man. For real. Unbelievable. Hey, Jeremy, man, come on, man. Stop it. Exhibitions are real fights. You can say they're not real fights. They real fights. Now, it might not be a real fight for us, the competition, but it used to be exhibitions were not real fights. They were really exhibitions. But now, shoot, man, these guys trying to kill each other. And anytime they're giving you 5 million, 2 million, 3 million, you making money like that for an exhibition, it's no more of an exhibition. They hitting you in the face for real. Wine, stop it. They hitting you in the face for real, champ. Oh, that's good. Hey, Chan, that's good, Ferguson. Yeah, it's all good. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with this guy named Jeremy. It's over. It's over. Yeah, yeah. I ain't gonna keep disagreeing and disagree. You know what I mean? Hey, you believe what you want to believe. I don't believe what I want to believe. I ain't gonna keep on going back and forth. I'm married, champ. I'm married already. You know what I mean? The last fight. Who knows this guy? He said this last man. A lot of people know that guy. The guy Floyd fought. That's why Floyd fought him. He said, "Who knows this guy?" Shoot, all his fans. He a YouTuber. He got millions and millions of people. They not gonna pay no money like that for Floyd to fight just on anybody. That man got a big crowd behind him. He said, "Who know Jake Paul?" Millions of people know him. 19 million people that follow him on YouTube know him. It's like the Deja guy, the Deja guy. He got a bunch of fans. That's why Floyd fought him. They was willing to give him millions of dollars for that fight. Oh man, Juan said, "Hey, so did Errol duck Bud?" Nah. Hey, to be honest with you, I don't think neither guy ducked each other. I just think that they just playing games, and they like the fact that people are screaming their name. So I think they like that. They like that everybody want to see them fight each other. And they just living off the publicity. And I mean, if somebody had to be wrong, in the last 2-3 months, I would have to say it would be Bud, because hey, he was You know, he was the one that ended up fighting somebody else when they were so-called gonna fight. I think what was that in September, November? He the one bailed out and got the hell out. So yeah, he the one that moved on and did what he had to do. And yeah, he had to do it. How could you not do it for $10 million? Let me rewind that. How could you not do it for $10 million? It's over. I'm taking it too. I'm gonna tell L, look, L, listen, bro. I respect you. Hey, I want to fight you, but they giving me for this guy right here $10 million. You know I'm taking it. Yep. So yeah, it is what it is. Oh man, it depends on what you're talking about, brother. It depends. That sounds like a setup. Can I ask you a serious question? Like, bro, that sounds like a setup right there. I don't know, big fella. Team K9 in the building. And when y'all tap in, man, y'all make sure y'all whoop that trick. Whoop that. It's the like button. Kick it, elbow it, knee it. If you ever want to support the channel by cash apping, you can do it. $ K9 Boxing. Arr, arr, arr. Hey, why they might say that on both ends. They listen, I can hear half the world that like boxing say that real fight fans, no, L don't want that smoke. And I can see half of the real fans that like boxing saying that, that Bud don't want that smoke. I can see it both ways. Hey, gangs, you got me cracking up. Not on that thumbnail, he don't look like no Terence. He don't look like no Terence Crawford. Don't look like no Tommy Hearns in that thumbnail. Man, he look dark, look like a chocolate bliss. I mean, listen, I don't think these guys got to keep on calling each other like that anyway. I mean, hey, you know what does the talking is the fist, the hands, or signing someone on the dotted line. That's doing all the talking. The talk is over with, Even Mike Tyson said, what he say about getting hit in the mouth? Hey, my man Steven Zinn said, Spence and Crawford are laughing at this dog and pony show the fans are putting on for them. Exactly. I agree. Oh, yeah, it's all good, Jeremy. It's all good in the hood, brother. It is what it is. See, I rather debate like live versus just through writing on rights or literature, just through texting or through writing. I rather for us to be talking, having a conversation. Like you can hear me, but I can't hear you, but I can see what you're writing. So it had to be, what you believe, what I believe, and I need to hear you say it versus me reading it. So one day you might have to come on the show. Cause ain't nothing wrong with, agreeing and disagreeing. As long as it's, in a professional way, I don't mind, you know what I mean? Not agreeing or agreeing and disagree. Oh, hey, Jeremy, bro, you don't have to research it. I am the research. Come on, man. You think that? Do you really think? I mean, everybody in mama should know that Tank did not make the kind of money that Devin Haney made. Tank made some money. You know what I mean? Because $1 million, $2-3 million is money. Even if you got $4 or $5 million is money. Man, Devin Haney was making some real money, bro. When he went over there and signed with, with the Zone, Eddie Hearn and them. He went over there as a free agent. He wasn't up under Mayweather. Why you think that Floyd wanted to sign Devin Haney, but Devin's like, no, I'm gonna do my own thing. He had his own promotions. So he went, and him and his daddy went and talked to the networks. When you go straight to the networks, you're gonna get all the money. You ain't going up under the underman. You ain't going, you know what I mean? You ain't Floyd ain't telling you in your ear, look, man, this I'm gonna give you this, and you like, okay, all right. No, hey, Tank don't know what was on the table. But you gotta remember at the same time, too, though, Floyd had a lot to do with building Tank up. Floyd did more than half the job for Tank. Tank, anybody, it's a lot of people that can fight. But when you got Floyd Mayweather coming in the ring with you and telling everybody, oh, this is that guy, this that man. Tank got a lot of fans off Floyd. So whatever Floyd got, he deserved what he got. And Devin deserved what he got. But I think that Tank is doing the right thing by moving on. And Floyd should let him go with no problem and say, man, I appreciate you. And it should just be a good shaking of hands, and we both move on. We both got what we wanted from each other. Floyd got paid. Tank got paid. Floyd got more money, but Tank got the reputation, He got the respect. And now he about to get the money. Now he about to get the money. It's all good, gangs. Spider moves. A bark, a bite, a overhand right. Stop it. It's over. Yeah, I remember that when he was the champ and he fought on the undercard. I was really surprised about that, But I'm quite sure he didn't care. He was able to get the fans that Jake Paul got. You got to remember, at the end of the day, Jake Paul got more fans than Devin Haney. The man got 19 million subscribers on YouTube. The man making money. He got his own drink and everything. The man signed with Showtime. Showtime ain't never signed a boxer that wasn't a real boxer, or a boxer that didn't win a belt, didn't build their name up. He signed with them because of his reputation, because of his influence. So why wouldn't you? I would get on a undercard of Jake Paul too if I'm Gervonta Tank Davis. Look who he is now, because he got on the undercard of Jake Paul. I'm telling you, Devin got buku money. You feel me? Tank about to get it now. Tank about to get that bread now. For real. He about to get that bread now. But I can guarantee you this though too. Only because I don't think he know the business quite yet. Like Devin Haney, that the money that he gonna get for the Ryan Garcia fight, if they fight, ain't gonna be the same kind of money that if Devin was to sign a contract with Ryan Garcia, it ain't gonna be the same kind of money. I bet you if Devin was assigned to fight Ryan Garcia versus what Tank gonna get for time to fight Ryan Garcia, it'd be a whole different number. Only because, like I say, Tank is just learning the business right now. He's just not learning. He just got out the contract with Mayweather. Give him a couple of fights. He gonna catch on. He gonna understand. He gonna know. Oh yeah, it's all good, my dogs. Yep. Yeah, it's all good, man. Man, look, Tank do record numbers. Just because you do record numbers don't mean that you getting paid the records you set. Like that fight he just had, I can guarantee you the fight that he just had, and that man he fought was a good fighter, but didn't have a name of a Romero Rowley. But that fight that Tank fought against Romero Rowley, I bet you he got more money in this fight he fought with Hector than he did in Rolly fight. And Rolly had a bigger name. The difference is that Tank was not in contract with Mayweather. When he fought Rolly, he was in a contract with Mayweather. So he had to pay Mayweather. Mayweather got paid. You feel me? Mayweather's not going to be putting his name on nothing without him making his money. He made money with Tank. You feel me? Just like Oscar De La Hoya made money with Canelo. Just like Oscar De La Hoya made money with Floyd. At one point in time, Floyd had his own promotion, but he was up on the Oscar. Oscar was getting paid. When Floyd left Oscar, when Canelo left Oscar, Oscar lost a lot of money. Oh man, Tyson was the man. Yeah, you just couldn't go to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom or you go get some water out the refrigerator, the fight will be over with. Stop it. Hey, look, that fight will be over with quick. Yeah, you couldn't. Yeah, listen. You snooze, you lose. Mike Tyson, he wasn't gonna play with you. You gotta sit down. As soon as you order that fight, when he step in the ring, you better be there. You better not blink because he gonna get it over with quick. He's a true definition of you don't get paid for overtime. The true definition. Yeah, but on real talk though, I hope that Errol Spence and Terence Crawford do fight, man. Because I mean, the boxer fans deserve it. I think the real boxer fans deserve it, not the fake fans, not people that just that's in and out, or not people that talk about boxing. Man, boxing ain't nothing and this and that. Them fake fans, hey, the real fans, they gonna be like, man, look. Man, we just want to see the best fight. They ain't gonna just be always kicking boxing, you know what I mean, in the forehead or in you know what I mean, in the behind. You know if you're a real fan. If you're a real fan, you're a real fan. I ain't even gotta tell you. You know if you're a real fan or not. And you know if you're not a real fan. Hey Jeremy, I don't know why you keep on trying to talk to me when it comes to this boxing about money. Look, I know about the money, bro. Ain't no when you're a superstar. Listen, if you're a superstar, you up under Mayweather, you ain't getting paid. That's flat out. You could be a superstar all you want to. When you a superstar, you up under somebody, you ain't getting that bag. That's the reason why Bob Arum didn't make you no superstar. Because if he made you a superstar, he knew you was gonna want that bag. And he didn't want you to know how to count your money, so he would make you no superstar. Floyd didn't care. He had already had Tank Davis sign the contracts. Tank probably knew he was gonna be a star, but at the same time, Floyd knew it too. But when Tank came to Floyd, Tank was a nobody. Floyd made Tank. And the rest is history. Talk to him, Grievous. Man, talk to him, Spider Moose. For real, for real. Tyson was programmed, boy. He was like possessed. Like I'm telling you. Ain't nothing he wouldn't do for Customato. Customato had him gone, man. He had him like unleashed. You remember Jet Li and Unleashed? That was Mike Tyson. So this a dirty game, bro. You hear me? Yep. It is what it is, buddy. Hey, like I said though, man, when y'all tap in, y'all hit that like button. Follow me on Instagram at K9 Boxing and TikTok at K9 Boxing. And follow my backup page right here. All you gotta do is go right down to the screen on this channel right here and go down to Father and Son Boxing. You'll see it. Scroll all the way down. Father and Son Boxing. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And like I say, man, y'all can always cash app to help the channel. $ K9 Boxing. There you have it. You are absolutely right, my brother. Isaiah, what's up, champ? Spider Moose, it's a dirty business. It's been a dirty business since the days of Don King. But it ain't got better than it used to be. Way better than it used to be. It's man, listen, it's actually, it's actually great now. Cause even back then though, even though Don King, took more money from you than he should have took, you still made more money with him than you would have made without him. So it's the same thing now. These fighters, they might not, and I think in Tank's situation, he might not have got, what he supposed to have got. But in this day and era, he still got way more than he would have got, if it was 10 years ago. They paying so much money now. It's like he still ain't lose. He's still winning. Oh yeah, definitely. Shoot, the mafia guys, them guys, man. Listen, if you don't lose this fight, they might tell you don't lose this fight, we killing your mama. So it was a different game back then, boy. It is what it is. Yeah, oh yeah, Don knew how to put man. Oh, K9, I love you, man. I love you, man. In my Don King voice. Yeah, Don, yeah, shoot. Don knew how to do a lot of things. And he was a killer too, man. Straight down with the mob. Yep. So man, listen, I don't think that if the fight don't happen, at least by the fall, as late as the fall, then I don't think it's gonna happen. And I really, really do really do hope that it happen. I just don't think it's gonna happen. Detroit, BC in the building. What's up, my dog? Stop it. What it do, champ? See, there you have it. See, Spider Moose putting you up on game. Yes, sir. It been a cutthroat business. Still is, but like I say, fighters are benefiting now, so a little different than it used to be. Oh man, my kitten over here playing with the little cat playing with this dog. Oh no, yeah, we got StreamYard, BC. Oh, you ain't lying, Zen. If that's a good point. If Don King promoted them, they would have been for it. You ain't lying, and he would have sold that mug out. He was the greatest promoter of all time. Real talk. That's a real good point. Oh yeah, you good, BC. It's all good. Yeah, we got all. Yeah, we got everything, man. We got man SB, the producer of the show. That man, she got everything. Everything on YouTube. We got. Don definitely had to give the gab for real. Man, he was the best. Don was the best. Yeah, he was the best. Even though, listen, he did rob you. Well, like I said, at the end of the day, you probably wouldn't have got as much money nowhere else in the sport of boxing at the time Don was promoting. So, yeah, maybe he robbed you, but guess what? He got you the most money too. So how could you complain? Because he promoted the fight like never before. There wasn't no other promoter talking like him. I think the two biggest talkers in boxing history was Muhammad Ali and Don King. And I think Floyd learned from them. A lot of people wanted to see Floyd lose. He got paid at the end of the day because they wanted to see him lose, as well as someone wanted to see him win or wanted to see him fight. What that Jay Nola say, I got Bud if they fight. Stop it. Yeah, absolutely, DBC. For sure. Man, if they, man, 3 times. You ain't lying, because that man, that's one thing he want to do is promote. That man had that mouthpiece. Why you think the mafia got behind him? The mafia, listen, they wouldn't let no black man come in there and be no promoter. Man, that was ran by the mob. They said, we like this guy right here. This guy, he had the gift of gab. The GOAT. Whoever knew that thought that I would be promoted by Don King one day, I made history. You know what I'm saying? I did it all. Oldest world champ in junior middleweight history. Last time Emmanuel Stewart was on TV, was in my corner. I mean, man, God is good. I did a lot of good things. Fought on a Mike Tyson versus Lennox Lewis undercard. Won a bronze medal. On a contender series hosted by Sugar Ray Leonard. Biggest reality boxing show of all time. Yeah, I did my thizzle for shizzle. I mean, I don't know Spider Moose, because if he go to 54, shoot, it ain't nothing but 4 pounds. Yeah, he can easily go back to 47. He might fight Errol Spence at the catch weight. You gotta remember, he walk around weighing 180 something anyway. So fighting 54, fighting 47 is really the same. It's just why fight at 147 to kill myself when I don't have to. And then think about it. It's smart if you fight Keith Thurman at 154. Hypothetically speaking, let's really say that he's gonna lose the Keith Thurman, but let's say lose the Keith Thurman. Guess what? He won't lose the belts because he's fighting at 154. And he's the champion at 147. Just like Hector Garcia. Hector Garcia, he going back down in weight. He lost to Gervonta Davis, but he's still a champ at his weight class. In his weight class. What's up, though, School? What it do, School? Yeah. Man, I hope, like I say, man, I hope Errol Spence and Terence Crawford do fight this year. It'll do some good numbers for boxing. It'll help boxing a lot. We already got Jake Paul bringing all his young fans to the sport of boxing. If Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia fight, you got the young fans that like him. And then we got the true fans that really support boxing. They both know who Errol Spence and Terence Crawford is. So yeah, we talking about scandalous 2023. Stop it. Oh man. Scandalous. Real talk. Real scandalous. Shit, I don't know. I don't know, Spider Moose. I have no clue. Hey, make sure when y'all tap in, man, y'all definitely tap that like button. Definitely hit that like button. We all we got, y'all. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't think it's gonna be a boring fight because Keith Thurman got something to prove. Errol Spence mad because Keith Thurman didn't fight him when he was the champ, and Errol Spence wanted the opportunity. So I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be a boring fight. I think both guys got too much to lose and a whole lot to gain. So I think it's gonna be very entertaining. Yeah, but that's a different ball game though. Spider Moose. Roy Jones went up 40, 50 pounds. Spence will be coming down 7 pounds, not 50, 60 pounds. Roy Jones went from 154 to 200 something. We talking about over 50 pounds. Stop it. Hey, RK, remember, Spence said he don't do tune-ups. You gotta like Spence for that. He fight the best available opponent that he can for the right amount of money. I don't know, man. Hey, I don't know. I don't think he's gonna lose though. I don't think the powers that be gonna even let that even happen. If it's a close fight, they give it to Errol. If it ain't a close fight and it ain't a knockout, they give it to Errol. They're not gonna let that Terence Crawford Errol money slip past the cracks, especially if it still can happen. At the same time, they don't mind still luring people to sleep or making people think it's still gonna happen between him and Terence. So as long as it's a possibility that the fight can happen, they're gonna keep dangling along with it just to keep people talking about boxing. Whether it happen or don't happen, as long as they both undefeated, we gonna keep dreaming. Remember that song, If I'm Dreaming, Leave Me Alone. Beat man, what's up, champ? A bark, a bite. Beat man in the building. Stop it. My man's in them. Yeah, it's going down, boy. Oh man, I don't know. I know your boy Adrian Brown about to get back in the game, so look forward to seeing what he gonna do in his next fight. I've been watching him on live, man, and he don't look the same, like sober. He kind of be looking sick sober, to be honest with you. So yeah, I don't know, how much he got left in the tank at all. Real talk. So we already in January. That quick, we about to be in February. So we in January. Um, oh yeah, I gotta make sure I tell SB. Yeah, I was right about something. But yeah, we already in January. Hey, and hey man, that's crazy though. Just think about it. We in January. It's about to be the day the 12th. So we about to be in no time. Like it's 1 week, we'll be in February. So at the end of February, shoot, spring will be here that quick. And we in Michigan with no snow on the ground. Unbelievable. Oh yeah, listen, let me tell you something. 154-pound division is the best division in boxing, hands down. When I say best division, I'm not talking about talent-wise. I'm talking about the junior middleweight division. I'm gonna do a video too. They done fought each other. The best done fought the best. Real talk. Everybody fought everybody. How you think Charlo got all the belts? Because everybody was willing to fight each other. Unlike the 135-pound division, the best don't fight the best. They talk about fighting each other, but ain't nobody putting up or shedding up at all. For real. Charlo not getting respect he deserved at 154. Well, shoot, because hey, Sebastian Fundora there. That's why. Hey, man, it is what it is. Sean Gaines. Hey, being undisputed. Hey, look, that's legacy right there. You done proved something for real. You done did something. It ain't easy to do that. No matter how you did it, it's done. Shoot, Devin Haney was smart. Soon as Kambosos beat Teofimo Lopez, shoot, Devin like, I'll fight you for free. I'll come to your country and give you a rematch if I win. Oh man. Kambosos couldn't pass it up. He was like, man, that's just too good to be true. So even if I lose, you're gonna still fight me again for less money the first time in my country? Stop it. Oh man, he had to take it. He had to take it. It would make sense if he didn't. Don't forget, y'all step in the building. Y'all make sure y'all kick the like button. Punch that boy, elbow it, DDT it. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. No matter what. Like I said though, man, if you if you know what I'm saying, you support Team K9, you definitely allow, or you can super chat, or you can actually cash app $K9 Boxing. Follow me on Instagram at K9 Boxing. And yeah, we verified on Twitter. Ain't that something? At K9 Boxing. Yes, sir. Man, it's been a long night. Yep, like I say, man, hit that like button, man. If you on the channel and you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notifications. The channel's growing, y'all, and I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all too, man, for helping the channel grow and for tapping in. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what you said just on the last one. You just probably was typing a little too fast. We got you, though, Zen. SZ in the building. Spider Moose in the building. Gaines. RK. Yeah, that's the point. That's the point. That's a good point. He be trying to knock everybody out. Whoever he in the ring with, he be trying to knock them out, and I respect that. He don't be trying to go to a decision. I like that about him. Oh yeah, Jose, that's gonna be a good one for sure. I got Benavidez in that one. Real talk. Ooh, yes, sir. What a night. A bark, a bite. Oh, what a night. Oh, that's exactly what he want. Cause then he can kill a bank by doing that one. That's why he want that fight so bad. He want to do an exhibition. He don't care what it is. He know he can make 100 million. That's why he said it, man. Listen, me and Mayweather, we can fight the exhibition and make 100 million. Yeah, go look at that too, though. It's on my YouTube channel. It's on my shorts. Go look at the shorts. I got shorts that's banging, millions of views. Oh yeah, it's up there for real, for real. So yeah, man, we gonna definitely, we definitely gonna revisit this. A month from now, 2 months from now, maybe a week or two from now. Definitely gonna be continue to tapping in. Yeah, I look forward definitely to the next watch party. Appreciate y'all too for everybody that tapped in, man. We had what 100 and I think 168,000 views or the night that Javante Davis beat Hector Garcia. So yeah, appreciate y'all being one of the thousands of viewers that night. Like I say once again, man, when you tap in, man, y'all hit the like button. Y'all can subscribe if y'all haven't subscribed. Hit the notifications. Follow me on Instagram at K9 Boxing and TikTok and Twitter. And feel free to super chat and cash app $ K9 Boxing. It's all good. In the hood. Oh yeah, you right, RK. You 100% right. It will be bananas. Oh yeah, I hear you, Spider. Yeah, I don't think Charlo gonna fight Fundora. I don't think he can beat Fundora either. Fundora is one guy that you should all stay away from. Guy 6'7" and fighting at 154. Let me rewind that. He 154 and 6'7". Stop it! Oh man, a freak of the nation. Oh man, it's over. I wouldn't dare do it. No sir. Different ball game, man. Well, the best fight that can be made in boxing in the last 20 years, Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. Will it happen in 2023? If not, it'll never happen. So this is gonna definitely be the year because they ain't getting no younger, and Errol cannot continue to stay down in welterweight. That's why he most likely gonna fight his next fight at junior middleweight. But don't think the fight is dead because he's fighting junior middleweight. That ain't too far from welterweight. And even so, if he don't go back to welterweight, they can fight in the catchweight. But I definitely see them fighting if they gonna fight at welterweight because at the end of the day, even if Errol Spence fights at junior middleweight, this fight coming up, he's still the champ at welterweight. Yes, sir. Spider Moose. RK, you own it. 100%. Oh yeah, definitely. Me too. Me too, my dog Spider. Yep. So hey, if they was to fight, I get the power advantage to Errol. I get the skill advantage to Terence. Man, listen, I think the longer the fight takes, I think, it depends on what weight class they fight at, but the longer it takes, I think that the better chance that Errol might have. I mean, not Errol, sorry about that. If they fight, I think the longer they take, the better chance that Terence will have. Because Terence, if he fights him at welterweight, as the time go by, he'll get stronger and bigger at welterweight. But the longer the fight takes to happen, if it happens, the more Errol had to move up because he a bigger dude. Real talk. Yeah. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Like I said, I just want to get on here, man, and voice my opinion. About whether Errol Spence and Terence Crawford go fight in 2023. Oh yeah, Chavez, the GOAT, the Mexican GOAT. Yeah. Yeah, let's just hope it happened though. I just hope Errol Spence and Terence fight. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, they both rich. So regardless of the fact they rich. So I don't know if that's really all about money or is it, about legacy. If they want to just prove they the best. And when you really, um, when you really competitive and you wanna, compete and you wanna prove that you the best, you know what I mean, that kind of guy. I think that both guys are like that. They both feel like they're the best. I think they both are competitors, very, very competitive. And shoot, I think what's stopping them from fighting each other right now really is probably, the people that's in their ear, you know what I mean? Or the powers that be, they promoters or their managers, you know what I mean? I think that's what's stopping them from fighting each other. If you leave it up to both of them, I think they would have been in the ring by now. But they got people in their ear that's telling them, the money ain't right, the networks ain't right, the time ain't right. We should do it when we, what I mean, a year from now. You know what I mean? Or wait as long as possible, because if we wait as long as possible and people demand it, we're gonna make more money. Look at Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. So, it's just people in their ear. I don't think you can blame Errol or you can blame Terence for them not fighting right now, even though you can. It's like, the powers that be is for stopping the fight for right now. Absolutely, my dog. Stop it. Whoop that. Exactly. For sure. Man, too long. It's over. You ain't lying. Yeah, I think they both doing the same thing though, Spider. Real talk. If you want to know the truth, I think that's what they both doing. It's a doggy dog world. Yep. But man, if Ryan Garcia and Javante Davis fight and Errol Spence and Terence Crawford don't fight this year, it's gonna be a sad, sad day in boxing. But then again, though, at the end of the day, like I say, hey, Fighters are gonna eat regardless. These guys is making money, man. You know how great it is to be a boxer nowadays. Time going by quick too, man. Like for real, for real. Just think, man, we was just celebrating New Year's not too long ago. Just think, we was just celebrating Christmas not too long ago. Man, time ain't waiting on nobody. It's really hard to say, RK, because them two ain't talking about fighting each other. They talking about Tony Harrison is about to greatly fight Sebastian Fundora. But then once Charlo hurt his hand or broke his hand, he was calling out Costa Zoo. So I don't think that fight between him and Danny Garcia is gonna ever take place. And I think, Danny Garcia is not gonna take that kind of chance. Danny Garcia is a little junior middleweight. He was big at welterweight. He was big at junior welterweight. But at junior middleweight, he just another guy, Or that power he had is not there at junior middleweight because he's not the bigger dude no more. He's actually a small junior middleweight. The size advantage is over. It's over. Yep, it's over. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. That's true. Hey, you own it, boy. Spider Moose. If you don't know nothing else, Danny Garcia. You definitely know him. You know it well. You know it well. You know it well. You know it well. But yeah, but I'll be one of the most excited persons in the world, boy, when it comes to this boxing. If Errol Spence and Terence Crawford do decide to fight, I'm gonna be so happy. But this boxing done got so crazy. This guy, it's like I gotta see him in the ring to believe that they actually gonna fight. Because cats be talking that talk all day long. Remember they were saying they was gonna fight each other, and then all of a sudden they ain't gonna fight each other. I see it when I believe it when I actually see it when they actually get in the ring. Definitely Keith Thurman would have power at 154. He fought at 154 before. You didn't know that then, huh, RK? Yeah, he fought at 154. He moved down in weight and started fighting at welterweight, but he was originally at 154 pounds. At 154, I know that weight class. That's my weight class. That's where I won 2 world titles. Yeah, you probably don't remember Sean Porter was at 154 too. And he moved down in weight. I should have did the same thing. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have moved down to 154 too. 147 too. And made it easier for myself. Easy money. Hashtag dogs us. A bark, a bite. The best overhand right in the sport of boxing. K to the 99. Yeah, I don't know, man. Spider Moose, it might be over. I think Keith Thurman best days are behind him. One time, he was the best. One time, a long time ago. But who knows though? Styles make fights, and hey, Spence, hey, Thurman might have one more left in him. There you go, Sean Gaines. You already know what it is. That's what it is. But cats don't be forgetting, you know what I'm saying? They'll be forgetting. Yeah, yeah. That's right. I think he's too big. I think so too, but a fighter always has one good one left in the tank. I don't know. We gonna find out. So I don't know if that one good one gonna be, there for but you just never know with Errol Spence. You just never know, when we might see, the last of Errol, because that car accident, man, was pretty bad, and he been having complications of that accident. With him, have to get surgery on his eye. I think that happened from that fight. I mean, from that car accident where he had to put off the fight with Manny Pacquiao. I think, what I'm saying, because he came back a little too fast because he wanted to hurry up and get in there, and I think the sparring, he should have been sparring probably as fast as he did, or he probably probably wasn't supposed to be getting hit so fast either, to let his body actually heal a lot faster. Yeah, yeah, there you go, Rich. DR in the building. Man, whatever way, as long as they make it happen, that's all they can make it happen, Captain. Yeah, we just trying to make it happen. Make it do what it do. Yeah. Much respect though, DR. It's your boy K now. I don't know if you ever been on here before, but yeah, it's the champ. 2 times. Yeah. Hit the like button, my brother. And subscribe to the channel. If you're not a subscriber, man, join the team, join the squad. Hashtag dogs are us. Oh. Team K9 in the building, big fella. And I am the oldest world champ in junior middleweight boxing history. Oh, your first time? Oh, yeah. Good, you got. Yeah, do the homework, big fella. Go see what Go see what your man's about. Yeah, it's a reason. And thank God that I got 65,000 subscribers. Been a hard worker. Yeah, I won my first world title at the age of 37. I won my second world title at the age of 41. Yeah, I beat the man to beat the man. So I beat Corey Spinks, and Corey Spinks was a 5-time world champion. Let me rewind that. I beat Corey Spinks, and Corey Spinks was a 5-time world champion. A lot of people don't know. The fighter who I beat, Corey Spinks, his daddy beat Muhammad Ali. Stop it! Yeah, so I beat the man to beat the man. Yeah, just a little history, just in case you didn't know. And I was a fan favorite on The Contender, the reality show called The Contender. Yeah, I was a fan favorite on there. Yep, and if you 25 or older, you probably remember that show I was on called The Contender. If not, it's on there. Absolutely, we good. Oh, you got a cash app for that one. The Bass Man, you got a cash app that one, buddy. For that one, You got to cash out, bro. Them sound effects are starting to get there. Oh yeah, it's all good, D. DR. You make sure you hit the notifications too, because so we live where you could be a part of the team. You can join the squad. It will alert you for sure. Yeah, of course. AJ's smart to be training in America. I started boxing at 11 years old. Then I came back to boxing and started really competing at 18. Yeah, Corey Spinks' legacy definitely was better than his whole family, legacy. Think about it. Corey Spinks won 5 world championships. But you got to remember, look, you can't go wrong if you can able to say you beat Muhammad Ali. Leon Spinks, Corey Spinks' daddy beat Muhammad Ali. That alone is a great accomplishment. To be able to tell somebody, man, I beat Muhammad Ali. That's great. You can't knock that. Hey, I think AJ is still hungry. I just think that he's just confused though. He don't know which way he going. He don't know if he coming or going. He don't know if he want to box or fight. If he want to, jab or throw the hook. He's all over the place. He's confused. Oh yeah, if you love talking boxing, brother, yeah, you on the right podcast. You on the right dog show. Yeah, we go in for real, for real. Yeah, it's a good channel, real boxing channel, or somebody that really, really, really know boxing. That competed for over 30 years. I started boxing. Well, I turned pro in 1995, 1994. I had my first pro fight in 1995. I had my last pro fight. Guess what? In 2021. Yeah. Oh yeah, Corey Spinks. Yeah, he had his own little swag. Oh yeah, Andy Lee, my homeboy, man. Andy Lee, real cool. That's my dog. Oh yeah, yep, for sure, Dr. It's all good, buddy. Yeah, I put that work in, big fella. For real, for real. Yeah, wasn't that given to me, man. Guess what? I only had 10 amateur fights. Let me rewind that. I only had 10 amateur fights and won 2 world titles. And you can't tell me God ain't good, boy. I can't act like I did it by myself. The dream team made the team the dream, and we did it. God first, and my wife, man, she supported me all the way, and my kids, man, they gave me strength too. Yeah, he is training with Derek James for sure. Oh yeah, yep. You know, B Hop is the oldest world champion of all time. Um, George Foreman is the oldest heavyweight champion of all time. I'm the oldest junior middleweight world champion of all time. Manny Pacquiao was the oldest welterweight champion of all time. No, I don't think Teddy Atlas would be a good trainer for Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua already dealing with some, mental breakdowns, and Teddy Atlas ain't gonna make it no better. He gonna be, come on, you gotta do this. Either you gonna do it or you gonna just, lose your life, lose your soul. You gotta, man. He be saying some of the craziest stuff sometimes. No, he wasn't quite that old, big fella. I think he was 48. Yeah, I think he was 48 years old. I don't think he was 50. Maybe he made it to 50, but it definitely wasn't 52. But I think he was 48. Oh yeah, if Emmanuel Stewart was still here, boy, he'd be a good fit for Anthony Joshua. Oh yeah, of course. You know Robert Garcia gonna say that about him. He left Robert Garcia after he paid Robert Garcia probably $1 million or more to help him get that title back in. It didn't jam. It didn't gel well. It didn't happen for him. So it's over. Man, RK, you better tell him again. I did a whole lot of on-the-job training with only 10 amateur fights. Only 10 amateur fights? Stop it! Let me rewind that. Only 10 amateur fights? Stop it! It's over. That's really hard work in the paint, for real. Man. Hashtag Jesus for life. Man, yes, I agree with you big time. I don't think people can understand how hard that was to become a world champion. Not 2 times, 1 time with only 10 amateur fights. Man, listen, you don't become a world champion with 10 amateur fights and no day and era. So yeah, I definitely had the favor of God in my life. Man, AJ needs Jesus. I don't know, probably not. Oh man, real talk. It's a dirty game, my dogs. Yeah, much respect, man. Yeah, hey, I've been on this boy, man. What say 208 minutes and 24 seconds. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm a little sleepy now, man. So it's almost about that time for me to tap out. Oh yeah, FI, he gonna yeah, well, I don't know, man. I know he was good until he lost that last fight. He left what's that trainer? The trainer that Charlo got. Um Forgot his name, but he lost his first fight, and I don't know, he might be exposed now. Oh yeah, Hay was too little in the first place, Spider Moose. Yeah, he was a light heavyweight, a cruiserweight, moving up in heavyweight. Oh yeah, I saw him work out at my gym at World's Best, and he definitely the truth. Yeah, he been a dog. Oh yeah, seen boxing. Oh man, much love, my dog. Glad you was able to make it before we get off this boy. For real, yep. Well, I don't know. I don't think he was no 6'4", but maybe he was, but he still was a little guy. If you 6'4" and you only 220, stop it. That's small. That's little. Mike Tyson was 5'11", was 220. He wasn't even 6 feet. So did, big fella. Doggy dog world, man. Like I say though, y'all follow me on Instagram at K9 Boxing. If you want to support the channel, you can super chat K9 Boxing. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll talk again. For sure. Hashtag dogs us. Arr, arr, arr. It's over. Stop it. Appreciate y'all.